saltpeter is stinking. My hands are shaking, but the Virgin be praised. Ring those bells, Saint Stephen is calling. 1, 2, 3, go. 2 months of smoke, silk and steel. We slaughtered the horses, we hunted the cats. Rats in the cellar, leather in the pot. We prayed to the saints for a better lot. Boil the bell, chew the strap. The devil was setting a hunger trap. The Ponto of glory, the fleet of the Pope. But here it's the dirt and the end of our hope. Listen to the floorboards, hear the metal hit the rock. The infidels digging, ticking like a clock. Vibrations in the altar, vibrations in the bed. Kyrie eleison, or we'll all wake up dead. Burn down the gardens, ash in the air. No shade for the Saracens, a desperate prayer. Broken bones in the square for a crust of bread. A city of iron refusing to be dead. My neighbor's house, a pile of coal. Saving the cathedral but losing the soul. Poison in the wells, rot in the cup. Give the kids the wine, tell them drink it up. Everyone is hazy, everyone is in a fever. The wine was the savior, the only believer. No water to wash, no water to pray. Confession in the morning, burial by day. Dysentery lice in the rags, scratched until we bled, looking like hags. The flux in the stomach, the itch in the hair. Lord have mercy on our stinking despair. We danced with the lice, we sang with the flies, waiting for the cross to rise in the skies. Then the hills moved, the polished king came. In the name of the Father, in Jesus' name. The winged hussars, a thunder of white. A forest of lances in the morning light. The Grand Turk is breaking, the infidels run. The army of God has finally won. They left the gold, they left the silk. They left the strange beans that don't need milk. Sacks in the tents, mountains of green. The weirdest little pebbles I've ever seen. Is it fodder, is it fuel, is it a trick? Try to cook 'em like a pea and it makes you sick. White flour in the wagon, silk on my tongue. We weren't cheering, we were busy being young. Grinding the grain, baking the dough. First real bread since the summer, don't you know? Smell the yeast, smell the heat. Christ broke the bread for the people to eat. Look at the flags, look at the moon. The baker saw the crescent and they whistled a tune. Twist the dough, make a mockery of the sign. Grind the siege between your teeth, the taste divine. Eat the crescent, bite the tip. A little bit of butter for the survival trip. Jerseys in the market, roasting up the soot. Grinding down the beans with a heavy iron foot. Black as the night, hot as the hell. Giving every street a brand new smell. Add the honey, add the cream. Is this a miracle or just a fever dream? And sip, snap, 2 sips, pop. Once you start the coffee, you can never ever stop. My heart is a drum, my brain is a spark. I'm running through the ruins in the middle of the dark. The shaking is gone, but the shaking is new. Caffeine and faith to see me through. We sit in the rubble of the coffee house floor. Forget the trenches, forget the war. Talk about the gossip, talk about the gown. We're the fastest talking people in this Christian town. 1 cup, another, keep 'em coming fast. I'm finally awake and the nightmare is past. It's a new morning, crescent on the plate. Hot black silk, isn't it great? Drinking the beans, eating the moon. I'm wide awake and I'm leaving the gloom. Victory in a cup, forget the waves. The bean replaced the wine, no more slaves. 1 calorie, 1 drop, 1 caffeine hit. We're rebuilding the city every single bit. Fast forward the clock, fast forward the life. I'm a survivor, not a ghost or a wife. Coffee is hot, bread is crisp. The war is a ghost, a smoky little wisp. 1 bite, 1 sip, survival is the best. No poems, just coffee, and God do the rest.